trail just a few minutes after 8 o'clock on kind of a lightly drizzly morning, but it's not bad. A little bit of breeze, not bad. Looks like a decent little trail for now. About fell down. I opened the gate with my foot. There we go. Bye, Bridge of Orchy. Head up. Look at that view. Getting to the top of these knolls gets a little gusty. Pushes you sideways a little bit. Like now. I played tag with this. Oh no, my bag! Ah! That dang gust of wind took the baggie right out of the top of my waist belt pack here that I have my phone in, and I had to fetch it off the side, and I stepped in yucky stuff, but I got my bag. I went up to the top, Karen. It was just a few yards off the trail. That's the trail there. Heck of a view. It's not even clear enough. Forever optimistic. At least the trail's going down for right now, so. Came off the mountain, and this is Inverowan. That's close like that's the hotel. Hold on, I'm just walking on by. I might stop here to have my breakfast of, what do you call that stuff? Trail mix. Yeah, that's it. I'm sitting at one of the outside picnic tables with my back to the wind. Now, this trail mix is mostly nuts. You see a little jelly beans in there because I bought a little packet of jelly beans at the hotel in the lobby while I was taking up their space. So, there's a blue one. But there's dried fruits. And there's nuts. So, ooh, that's a big nut right there. Oh, that's a good one. What time is it? 20 after 9. It's not so much a snack break, it's breakfast. Tea at the hotel didn't count. That was just payment for me sitting at the table and using their electricity and charging my phone and not getting any reception. So, I don't understand that because there's a cell tower just on a hill above town. But not for me. Okay, we gotta eat some more and then head on down the trail. Head on down. That way. Alright. That's where I was walking. Walked across that ridge. Sign that there's a calf. How's this for walking? This is down to me. Golf cart. Sorry, but the wind is pushing me around. We were all walking down the road. They had to beat to get us out. What's the cars doing? Look at it's the first rose I've seen. Let me see. For a long time. I took a photo of it so I wouldn't have to read it to you. You can read it. I don't want to read it. Well, this is Telford's Parliamentary Road. has roads, so maybe it's one of many. A lot of people went to a lot of work to make it. Guess I better appreciate it. Breakfast. I saw this little hillock, little lump of ground in front of a tree off the trail and said, breakfast. It's a nice little protected, mostly protected, except for that one dust. Underneath this tree. Well, it doesn't look protected, but it is. Yum. But you wish you had some. We're in the wide open spaces. It's getting windy. Woo! Pushing me. Just miles and miles of open, rolling heather, grasses. Like we're in the prairie or something. I had to take my raincoat off. It's not raining, just windy, and it was not necessary. I was almost too late. There's sunshine. You can hardly see it now. But it was there. See, there's the sun up there. I swear there was sunshine on me just a second ago. I could see my shadow. Now, well, you'll just have to trust me. There it is. See my shadow? Right there. That's right. I told you there was sunshine. Made it to the top. It doesn't look like it, but it was a serious, long climb. It may not have been horribly steep. Oh, well, oh, dang it, I rolled on a rock. Okay, because I wasn't watching what I was doing. Oh, definitely on a more decline path. Those people ahead of us, ahead of me, made mistakes. They were focused. And I just saw that plant. Came off the mountain. It was so windy and spitting hard little bits of rain that I didn't take any videos. There's a busy 2-lane highway. We had to we just raced across when there was a break because people were starting to go up to that Glencoe Resort, which I'm not because it's bad. We're going down to Kingshouse. I hope there's something there for me. Oh, there has to be something, even if it's a spot to put my tail. I don't care. It's not exactly as nice as yesterday. It wasn't horrible, but not as nice as yesterday. Yeah. I'm glad I have this sun hoodie. I didn't put my rain poncho back on. It's not worth it. A little bit of spit. Those two girls. Day packs. I'm so jealous. They got little tiny day bags. Busy highway. Had to cross it. Wish me luck at Kingshouse. I made it to Kingshouse. It's a hotel. It's got a bunkhouse, and I got neither. There was no room in either, and I knew there was camping. they let us camp, and so I'm camped. It's not bad, except right when I camped, it was blustery. I couldn't hardly keep my tent peg. I had to run around and get 2 pegs in on the corners and get the other pegs in before the tent flew away. Oh my God, at least I had good anchors. I didn't even take a picture of it yet because it was raining, and then I just raced over to the restaurant thing here, and it was so crowded that I walked to another part until that people left out of here. So I was hungry and I was cold and I was tired. Fish and chips, mushy peas, I don't care, and I guess that's coleslaw. I guess, I don't care. So anyway, I'm going to eat it right now. No, that's tartar sauce. They don't take me out of the country very often, but I'm still going to eat it. I haven't even checked my tent. I anchored it, the front anchor, not only with the peg real good, I got a big old rock, and I tied the cord around the rock too, so it shouldn't go anywhere. But right now, I'm going to eat. You're looking at a happier camper now. I was a little discouraged with the rain and the wind. But now that I have my fish and chips, I'm feeling all happy. And the sun, I noticed the sun is out. Okay. I saw a bit of sunshine. So maybe this little rain event has passed. It just blew for me. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to going out in the tent. So, I'll be eating my fish and chips. Yummy. Thought it was so blustery. Obviously, I was wrong. Yuck. This is Kingshouse Hotel. Yeah, I don't know if you're a king can you afford to stay here. I, on the other hand, I've got to get in my tent from getting damp. It's on the other side of this bridge. Hope it's still standing. Oh, thank God it's still there. There it is. Oh my gosh. I gotta get inside. I'm chilly. I'm hoping this wind just stops after a while. All right. So the next place is like 15 minutes by car. And so I'm not walking that far today. No, not in this weather. So there's my tent. Next to whatever that river is. I'm really not too thrilled about being there because midgies like the river, but this wind will keep them away. So, here's my sweet tent. Jeez. Oh gosh. I've got to go inside right now. For lack of anything better to do, and to also help anchor my tent, I'm laying inside. I even brought my backpack. Oh, you can't even see it. I even brought my backpack inside. And that's what I'm kind of, and I put it at the top of my sleeping pad. So I've got kind of an elevated head along with my inflatable pillow. Works good. Look at that. The wind is, well, you can't see it. It was lifting up my little sit pad there. At least it takes the rain off the outside of the tent. The wind does. If it just stopped raining, it'd be great. I don't care if it's windy. I think I've got this tent anchored really good. Why is it so blurry? Oh, because I got it too close. It's dry where my shoes are. All right. Oh, I'm underneath my quilt eyeball cozy. I'm not getting out of here till the wind stops. I may be in here all day because it's like, what time is it? It's, let me put my sleeve up. Oh, it's 4:30 already. I got in here after 2. I'm itching my head because I have midgy bites on my head. Ugh. Oh well, I can't keep them out of my hair. But Sarah's midge repellent stuff keeps them off my face pretty good. So, all right. I'll be here all night, folks. Yeah, it's my backpack. My pillow's up against it. It's sort of like a headboard. Yeah. Oh, I got a shirt and this sun shirt and this 3/4 shirt. And at night, I put my hair in a buff, and then I put the hood up on it, cinch it down. I barely stay warm. I stay warm, but I have to put stuff on. Ugh. Okay. I've got nothing better to do. I don't even want to see if it's raining. I don't think it's raining. I don't hear the rain. Yay. Things get wet. Oh yes, I'm itching. We're fine. We're really fine. At 6:30, I'm hunkered down in the tent. The wind is still blowing. But I figured out how to. It was blowing earlier this afternoon, and my tent zippers unzipped, and it was just one side of my fly was just laying. So I took my carabiner. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no. This is looking outside from the inside of my tent. I'm just sitting in here doing nothing. This afternoon, the gust came so hard that it unzipped. It unzipped this fly, and it zipped up, and it was just flapping in the wind. Well, I can't have that. So I took one of my carabiners, and I attached where it's anchored to the ground with that little loop of the zipper. Has that little cord loop. So I guess it'll take the whole tent if it goes. And after the fact, I talked to these two ladies that I'd seen clear back after I got off that windy hill that second day. Well, anyway, she and her walking partner, buddy, the younger lady, I talked to them today and asked them where are they going to stay tomorrow at Kinloch Leven. Kinloch Leven. It's the next place. Because I looked in my book and I couldn't find anywhere. I mean, there was places, but it was hotel, or there was it said it was a youth hostel, but they didn't. You didn't pay for a bunk. It was just a room. She says they camped, because that one lady did it last year, and she goes, I just went out of town and just camped in a hill or something, but it's just crappy weather right now. I picked a bad spot. One girl says, why didn't you camp in the trees? Well, the guy I talked to behind the counter at the cafe thing, he said, oh, a lot of people just go across the bridge, turn to your right, and there's lawns. She goes, yeah, they camp there when it's nice weather, not when it's blowing. So they camp under the trees. You go through this other part by the bunkhouses. The guy didn't tell me that. I've already got myself pitched and anchored, and I'm not taking it down. I think I've got it secure. If it just winds, it won't be all wet in the morning. You think? It doesn't sound like it's going to be much better tomorrow. Or the next day. I don't know. It's a little discouraging. I've only got tomorrow and the next day, I think. So if I can make it, I don't know. I would have sprung for a hotel room tonight, except it was 400 pounds for one stinking bedroom. I don't think so. In fact, no, I know so. Not. I feel a little sketchy out here. Not because I don't feel safe. It just I feel like I'm going to end up Timbuktu in the morning. And my tent in shreds or something. Hey, if my tent shreds up, then I'll just bunch it and I'll take the train. That's what I'll do. Oh boy, there's lots of trains. So, I don't know. Fun times. Well, I think that's just about all there is to say about today. I'm going to wrap this up and go back in the hotel and upload it. It's got great Wi-Fi here. If nothing else, it's got great Wi-Fi. So on that little windy, rainy note, I say day 6 is in the books.